HiRevz Media is sponsored by Born to Ride Motorcycle Magazine. Check out borntoride.com. Alright guys, so we've got another carburetor coming in from FST Carb. So you can get these on our website, HiRevzgarage.com. We've got pretty much all the models they offer. This is the 600. So this is the 41600P2. So this is with an electric choke with mechanical secondary. And we already opened it up and started looking at it. But looks just as pretty as the other one did. So these things are just super nice. I'm really happy with these things. Really happy with the one we put on the Mustang. So we decided to get this one for this truck. This is our 70 F-100 we've been working on for a few years. And yeah, this thing is super nice. The mechanical secondary is just awesome. So I'll go through some of the features if you missed the Mustang one. But you've got all stainless here, which is nice. You've got all of the extra holes that you might need, and you actually have usable holes here instead of the big hole that some of the carburetors have. You've got 156 here, you've got it here too to tell you what size is in here. You've got inlets on each side, which is super nice because you've got a plug or an inlet you can move around. You can set two carburetors sideways. You've got jets for your air bleeds. You've got a ton of jets inside the metering plates. You've got metering blocks, rather. You've got metering blocks on both sides. You've got your electric choke here. And it is a double pumper. So you've got accelerator pumps on both ends. So this thing should work awesome. I also like that they put 600 right here so that you know it's a 600 instead of having to hunt around to find a number. So really cool, really nice windows. Excited to see this one on this truck. I think this is what this truck's been needing for a long time. This truck's really been needing to be woken up, and I think this is what it needs. This is this is not a race carb per se, but it's a nice performance carb. It's at the end of street where you start getting a real good performance carb, on the edge of race carb. So you've got mechanical secondaries and double pumper and stuff like that. So this is just a really, really good carburetor. So let's get her thrown on here. All right, guys, about to mount her up. So we moved over our throttle, TV cable, springs, and added a fuel line here. So now we're gonna get her mounted down. Got the gasket, toss the gasket down. It's on top of our spacer, and then we'll set the carburetor down. That lined up. And then now, since this one has TV cable and throttle and all that good stuff, we'll get that hooked up on here. Everything's set in place. So all this will mount up together. I can flip this over right, be helpful. There we go. That'll mount exactly back where it was. Get these snapped on and hooked up. And snap that one on. And then put our nuts and washers on here. And then we'll see if it'll fire. Gotta get some fuel line too, a little bit longer fuel line on here to go over here. But that thing looks pretty awesome on there already. It's a really nice looking carburetor. All right, guys, make sure when you tighten these down that you do just a little bit at a time and kind of cross it up so that you bring the carburetor down evenly. You don't want to break the base of the carburetor or pull a stud out or anything out of this aluminum intake. All right, guys, so we got her fully mounted up. Everything's hooked up. So we're gonna go and try to start it. Wow, I cannot believe it tried to start. It's got a mechanical fuel pump on it though, so it's gonna take a minute to get gas up there. Got to pump up some gas into the bowls.
Oh yeah, look at that gas. Nice. That's great. Let's crank up here in a second.
All right, pump it a few times. I can see gas coming in the bowls now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Running pretty good already, ain't it? Yeah, I can see the gas coming in the bowls. It was doing great. So, they were good. I don't see any leaks. And it's already running awesome. So I'm gonna hook up the choke now. We left it off so we can fire it up easier. Hook that up and then let it warm up, and then we'll see how it does. All right, guys, it's warmed up. So choke's open, it's idling. We haven't adjusted anything. This is exactly how it was pulled out of the box. And it currently sounds awesome. Alright guys, it's running awesome. All we did was bump up the idle, not the mixture, but just the idle speed, just a little bit. And that's because when you put it in drive, it idles back down to where it was, which would have been perfect for a manual car, but with automatic. But it still sounds awesome. Hear the cam really well, and it is revving up awesome. It sounds really, really good. It is revving up quick, and that sounds really, really good. All right, guys, join us on the next one. We'll take it for a little testing tune.